Okay, if you are looking at this app, maybe you've already installed it or you're thinking about installing it, I'm going to walk you through just a few of the details. Some of it's a little bit confusing, but overall, it does what it says on the tin. I mean, outbound call and message trigger, you can see the triggers right here. That's essentially what it does, okay? Let's not overcomplicate this, but I'll get into a little bit of these questions. So, here's some of the reasons I actually built this app. If you're nurturing leads, you want to be able to stop the messages when the client starts engaging, track performance like call duration, outbound message count, blah blah blah, and then custom manual actions. Just in case you're like using AI, you need context from the conversation. So there's a few different reasons to use it. These are the triggers, the same ones up here. Calls, messages, which include SMS, Facebook, and Instagram, and then also emails. And then I also break down the permissions here. So it's interesting if you are looking for an app that can do this. So, okay, what's it called? Outbound message trigger. So there's already an app that does this. It's by this company, but look at these permissions. I mean, this is insane. This is literally every single permission possible. Um, I don't even want to think what they're doing with this information. I mean, this is way, way too much for a simple trigger. So if we go back to this app, hang on. So with this app, there's only 3 permissions. So you only need to know when a message is sent. So obviously we can um, take action with that, fire the trigger. Access to read the company. This is really only for support because we get your company relationship number, and then if you need help, just let me know and give me your relationship number. And then access to read for workflows. This is necessary for the workflow actions. And then I just want to talk about the pricing really briefly. So there's a 7-day free trial, and at the moment of recording this, it's $17 a month. Probably will be going up in the future. But that's only for the agency, okay? So you pay 17 bucks a month as an agency, and then your locations pay nothing. You can have unlimited locations, use it as much as you want. Uh, if you go to install this app, it's really confusing. I'm going to select all these accounts and then allow, and it's going to have me choose a pricing plan, but it doesn't tell you that this is just the agency and that locations are $0, okay? So it's a little bit confusing, I know, but yeah, just trust me. I mean, I literally just got an email. They charged me $17 because I installed it with the free trial. I uninstalled it and then I went to reinstall it. No more free trial, and it's my app. It's yeah. Anyways, so let me just install this and we can show you how it works. So I'm just gonna install it for all the locations. Why the hell not? This will redirect you to the thank you page, and basically I'm going to add some more info. This video, you might be even watching this video on this page, and then some more info about the app here. And once that's done, we can go back to our account, and I'm just going to change into one of my sub accounts. And if we go down to automation, let's just create a new workflow. We'll just start from scratch. And now when we go on the right here, we'll see our triggers. So outbound email, outbound message, or outbound call complete. And so what I can do is I can just select outbound message sent. I can choose message source is, let's do app. I could create a problem here if I did workflow, because that would essentially, every time you, all right, hang on. I'll show you what I mean. So we'll do message channel is SMS, and then it's from the app, okay? And app means the mobile app or the desktop app or the web app. And so if anyone sends a message from there, this trigger will fire. So I'm going to hit save. Actually, I'm going to add in an SMS just to confirm this is working, and we'll go message. And here we can actually pull out. So I talk about this, or I show this in the app listing, but we can get things like the message content. So if it's just a text, we just get the text body. We can get the contact ID. You probably don't have to worry about this. Message channel. So this is going to be SMS, FBIG. Status is going to be sent, delivered, whatever. And then source is going to be app or workflow. So let's just do the content, and then let's do channel so we can see that. And that's going to be that. And then I'll hit save. And another thing we can also do is we can do call, I just want to show you this really quick. There's no filters for phone calls, but if we add a phone call, then we can go call completed, and we can pull out the recording URL. So if you want to get the URL, if you want to get the recording transcribed or summarized or whatever, you can do that. Or we can pull out the call duration. Now this will give you a call duration in a number of seconds. Okay, so if you want to tell the client, hey, you only talked for 10 minutes, that would be 600 seconds, right? Obviously. But yeah, just be aware that that is in seconds. And so let's just hit save here. And actually, let's make sure this is published. And now, if I come back and I test this out, you can see I've been testing it. And this was an infinite loop where it was triggering when I sent a message from a workflow. And I was sending a message from a workflow every time. And so it just kept stacking up. So long story short, don't add a text message after one of these. I don't know why you would do that. Just don't do it. Okay, so let's do test. And in a second or so, we should get a message back, which is going to have those custom values that we just plugged in. And I say a message back. It's actually a message about Outbound again. But there we go. We can see what we said was test, and it was an SMS text. And this should not fire again because we made sure it was the app only. So that's basically the app. I mean, it does what it says. I think the pricing's a bit confusing, so I wanted to go over that. But yeah, enjoy. And again, or not again, but for the first time, I just want to say, please reach out to the support if you have any questions, especially any problems. I want to know about that. The support email is right here, or you can give me a phone call or a text. I will probably pick up, or I'll shoot you a text after. Yeah, I would love to hear what you think.